I'm headed down the mountain, going as fast as I can, trying not to go off that cliff. There was a time earlier that I almost went off the cliff and laid the bike over, and no telling how far it went down. You couldn't really see because of the trees, so many trees. Couldn't really see how far down it was. I was quite a ways up there though. I slept up in the mountains on my birthday. I'm going down the same way that I came up. Um, but it was a lot harder coming up than it is going down. But I took a wrong turn and thought this road has to eventually lead back to the main road. It never did. It just started getting darker. The sun kept going. It got dark really fast, and I'm like, oh crap! I'm gonna have to set my tent up because if it don't get set up, then I'm not going to be able to see, which was great thinking. And I got off the road. I got off the road and went into the woods a little ways, but I didn't go too far because you could get lost really easy up there in the mountains. This is right on the border of Montana and Idaho, and there's mountains as far as you can see. There's forest. You're in the middle of nowhere. I'm just on a little forest road. I got off the main road and I followed my GPS. I realized what happened. My GPS had got frozen, and but I followed it anyways up this hill. And I'm on an electric bike, and I went up there and ran out of battery, got to the top, and ended up running into just a dead end out in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God. I mean, what one thing that kept me from turning around was every time, I keep climbing up this mountain, and then I would look over the edge. I'd get to a clearing where I could see out over the edge, and I could see everything, and I just wanted to keep going higher. And I'm like, hey, I got my bed with me, I got everything I need to sleep. I got food with me. I got my clothes. I got everything. I mean, it's an amazing way to live. I miss it, and I'm ready to do it. I don't know if I can physically do this again, but because of my back and I've got an ankle, I got shot in deer hunting. But I'm so glad I was able. I'm so glad this is this is on my bucket list, and I imagine it's probably on a lot of people's. But I wanted to see if I had it in me to be able to just sleep out in the wilderness. Just me, nothing else, nobody else, no dog, nothing, just me. And I did. Did I get scared? Yes. I was very nervous the first night, but then after that, it got easier. After that, I was just a little bit nervous up here in the mountain. Um, there's always a danger of being eaten by a predator. I'm not lost today. I know where I'm at now. I camped out at this day park. I'm not supposed to camp out here, but I did because I didn't want to pedal anywhere. So I get all my stuff together and get everything packed up and get out of here. I'm gonna roll my stuff first. What a way to live. I'm a lucky man. I have to roll up my sleeping bag.
Fill it up every day. Takes me about 30 minutes to get everything all packed up. I just wrestle it down. Just roll it up. Keeps me warm down to 17 Celsius. Supposed to. It got cold last night outside. It was nice and warm in the tent though. This is a 4-season tent. I could do this all year long if I want to. You have to have, I think it takes a certain type of people to do this, because some people they only want to camp in an RV with electricity and all the comforts of home. I can do both, but I prefer camping like this, really. Alright. Now I just gotta work it around in there. Stuff it into the bag. Work with it a little at a time. I got this through Amazon. It's the name of it's Hiking Bike. (0°F). 17 below 0 Celsius. So as long as I get out of the northwest before winter gets set in good, I'll be good. Because I know it gets below 0 up here. I don't want to be up here anywhere in the winter. So I got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. Got to keep grooving. Got to keep moving. Pedaling my bike down the road, and I'm gone. Put this over the top. Get it all bound down. Then I'll stick it on my handlebars where my tent's going to be at. Oh, there. Good to go. Good to go. Oh. Right here. Gotta wrap this. This is my sleeping mat. The aluminum side. It looks like aluminum. It holds the heat, keeps the cold ground off of me. It holds my body heat in. I didn't think it through well enough to not pack too much shit with me. I have packed too much shit. But I thought it through well enough to keep myself warm. I had thought about getting a hot tent to keep me warm. That would have meant having to depend on a stove and being able to get wood to burn. And I'm glad I decided not to go that route, and I got this 4-season tent instead. It helps hold in body heat, and I don't have to carry no stove around with me, and I don't have to depend on it not breaking. I am really, really thankful to myself that I made that decision. This is a really nice place here. Could live here. You could build a cabin out of these trees. And look at this one. How far it stretches up there. Build a nice cabin out of that. It wouldn't take very many of them. I don't know if I want to build one out of trees that big though. I'd want to, especially if you're working by yourself, and you don't have to have really big logs to build a small cabin. This is what I liked when I woke up. I come down here to this nature call, and I saw this. I love these streams. It goes from that way down to that way, and I don't know where it ends up at. Wouldn't you love to follow it? Oh, I got an idea. Well, yeah, take a camera, put a camera, make it like a little boat, and set it off in the stream. Could somebody do that? I don't have the means. I can't do that right now. But somebody else could. Got a nice, beautiful morning. Hey, sweetie.
You gonna join us today?
Yeah.
Live is gonna be in about 15.
I'm making my YouTube video. We're gonna do it live in 15 minutes. I just got finished packing up.
Okay.
Just got a couple things to get packed up, and then I'll be ready to go.
Okay. I gotta get ready for it.
You're gonna be on YouTube. All right, I'll call you back.
Okay.
This is the place where I camped out last night. As you can see, there's no bears out here, and nothing ate me. This is a nice little cabin. It's got a roof where people can come and it's a shelter where there's picnic tables and stuff. I love how they did with the logs. They drilled this out and then stuck the logs in there somehow. It's pretty cool the way they built it. And I like the plug-in where I could plug in and charge. And the grill inside. You could put walls around it. You could put walls around this thing and just live in it, you know. I'd want a dirt floor at least. I like this back here too. This grill. I don't remember the name of this park, but there's a sign up here that says what the name of it is. It's in Idaho, right on the border of Idaho and Montana. I want to get through Idaho and Montana pretty soon. It's starting to get cold. Got pretty cold last night. It's day use area park. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Well, I slept overnight here, so we turned it into an overnight park. Let's see. Go down here. There it is. Shoshone Park day use area. But we use it for a nighttime use area. Yeah. I camped back there in the woods. I got lost in those woods yesterday. Went up into the mountains. Went up to the top of the mountain. Got myself lost. I didn't get totally lost. I stayed on the I stayed close to the road. I had my compass. The only time I got off the road was to camp. And it was a little eerie because when I got off the road to camp, there was I noticed one of the trees that was beside me had claw marks on it, and it was a little unnerving. I stayed away from tried to stay away from any animal trails and just stay hidden in the woods the best I could. I don't think I got to worry about bears too much anymore, though. I think it's getting close to the time for them to be hibernating, and it's cold. It was cold last night and the night before, and I think I thought, well, if I was a bear, I'd be wanting to look for some shelter to stay warm, because that's what they do in the wintertime. And they look so damn cute. They don't look like they would hurt the fly. It looks like you could just walk up to them and pet them, you know. I would like to. I want to pet a bear. Has anybody got a tame bear, a tame one that won't bite anybody, that I could just give it a hug? I would love to hug them. But I don't want it to, me to hug it and then it get mad at me for it, though. So if anybody has one that I could pet, let me know, because I would really love to pet a bear. I would really love to. I especially the little cubs. I never have held a little cub. I'd love to hold a little grizzly cub, because they're cute. I love those little sounds they make. You know. Have you seen those videos where they'll have little cubs playing with tigers and shit? Those are so adorable. They are so adorable. I love being out here. Love being out in nature. I got all of my stuff with me. Got my computer and stuff. Charging up my battery on my bike. Damn, it's still in the red. I run it down. When I was going up that mountain, I run this battery down. I mean, to dead. I get a phone call come through. Hi, me and my YouTube fans are here with me.
Awesome.
We're saying hi.
Are you on live?
Yeah. I got 100,000 people watching right now.
Awesome.
You say no. I'm recording it.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take a ride down the Northern Pacific Trail here in Idaho, and all the way to Montana. Going to Montana. I don't know. Okay, we're good here. Really, need to tie this up a little better. Zoot. That looks like it's gonna stay. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I can grab my bear spray real quick, pop the top off, and smash it down. And hopefully it's gonna work. Still got something rubbing. I'm wondering if it's the fender itself is rubbing. Alright, I gotta find out what it is. Still, something still rubbing. There it is. That's the problem. Now it's not really a problem. Got rid of that problem.
I'd love to get up on the interstate there and just follow it. This ain't a bad road, ain't no big hill I gotta climb up on. It's not too bumpy, not full of rocks or anything. I like it. I'm glad I don't have any mountains to climb. Not right now. Could do that later, I guess. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh wow, I can't miss this. I can't miss this shot. There. I remember I come down this way. That's where I got lost. Because I went up that other road. I wasn't supposed to go that way. I remember seeing this. And I was out of batteries in my camera at that time. I got the shot. Look at this cliff. I don't want to get too close to the edge. I'll be dead. Don't want to die. I don't ever want to. I want to live forever. If I did have to go, I'd want it to be while I was making love. Well, no, because then my wife, she would
she would be sad and have that on her mind all the time. Maybe in my sleep. Yeah. What a beautiful place. What a beautiful place. I'm glad I got lost. I slept in a beautiful place up there on top of the mountain. I was on top of the mountain too, as high as that one. It was on top of this one.